Okay, we're going to take a look at some extra credit for week 2. Okay, the first problem that you have to do, you're given a salary and there's an increase of 6% in that person's salary. Okay, and then what is their new salary going to be? So what you have to do is multiply their current salary, which in this case is $52,000, by 6%. 6% as a decimal is 0.06. Solve this, count in 2 places because there's 2 digits to the right of your decimal. Add your answer to the 52,000 and that'll be the new salary. A shortcut would be to multiply by 1.06 because this is 106%. The 1 times 52,000 gets you to 52,000. And then this here, the 0.06 would be the 6% raise. And you'll have your answer. If you multiply by 1.06, you'll have the new salary that this individual makes. Okay, another problem you have is you're given the area of a room and you're given the length, you have to find the width. Okay, so what we do in algebra to isolate our variable and get W all by itself is we divide both sides by 20 here to cancel out the 20. So W equals, so we have 325 divided by 20. So you're going to set it up like this. You put 325 in the box, 20 on the outside, carry it out, and you'll have your answer to that problem. Okay, you have another problem where you either have to find the array, a segment, or a line. And I'm going to talk about each one. Okay, this here is a segment. It has a starting point and an ending point. There's no arrows on the end of it. Okay, so if we named a segment here, we could say GC and put the segment symbol above it. Array has a starting point, no ending point. So if we had to name array, we would say A, E, and we put the array symbol above it, which is like this. And if we had to name a line segment, okay, that would be here. Both have arrows. It goes on forever. So a line segment here would be HD, and we would put the line segment symbol above it, which has arrows on both ends. All right, another problem is you have to total up your shopping, let's say, and you're buying items and you're buying them in quantity, like 5 pencils at 79 cents, or 2 notebooks at $1.29, and 3 erasers, let's say, at $1.15. So you use order of operations. You multiply, 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 add all 3 together, and you'll have your total bill. Here's another one. Okay, this is a ratio type problem. If you can go 2 miles in 30 minutes, in 90 minutes, how many miles could you go? Well, what we can do here is just write an equal fraction or equal ratio. 3 times 30 is 90, so 3 times 2 is 6. So you'd be able to go 6 miles. Okay, you also are asked to find coordinates on a coordinate grid. Just to review, we start at the origin. We go left or right first. If we go right, it's positive. So this is 2, 1. This point here is -2, 1. This point down here, -1, -2. And this point here, +2, -1. You also have to find the range. When you find the range, you subtract the greatest number in the data from, you subtract the smallest number from the greatest number. So find the greatest number and take the smallest number away from it, and you'll have the range. Okay, here is a case of getting an equal amount on both sides of the equal sign. You have 5 here, that's in the thousands place, so that's 5,000. 8, which is in the hundreds place. 8 times 100 is 800. You have a 5, ends in a 5, that's this 5. Okay, what value goes here? Well, this would be 10. And that would equal the same on both sides. Here we have a situation where we're going to solve for y. Okay, the easiest thing to do is to reduce this, write a fraction in lowest terms, and then that will go into 25 evenly. In other words, 5 goes in, if I change this right here, or we can do this, let's cross multiply, it's probably easier. So we go 45 times 25, so go 45 times 25, okay, get your answer. Okay, take that answer and divide 15 into it. So 15 would go here, your answer goes here, and you'll have what y is. You also have to find the average on a problem. An average, you add up the numbers and divide by the number of numbers. Okay, that's how you find the average. Okay, and a couple other things. 3 to the third. This is 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, so this is 27. Because 3 times 3 is 9, and 9 times 3 is 27. Yours is a little different, but similar. What is 15% of 6? Well, 15% as a decimal is 0.15. So we can multiply that by 6, okay, just like this. We'll have our answer. So we get 30 there, 3 up, 90, we count in 2 places, okay, so 15% of 6 would actually be 0.9. Perimeter. Perimeter is the distance around something. If it's a regular polygon that's 7-sided, what regular means is that all the sides are equal length. Okay, and I think that should help you to complete the extra credit. Thank you.